23-year-old man turns himself into authorities in DeKalb County. He now faces several charges of alleged distribution of child pornography.
Michael Kettner was identified as a suspect after the DeKalb County Sheriff's Office received tips back in July that files depicting child sexual abuse were uploaded to the online messaging service Kik from 2 accounts. Police traced the IP addresses of the accounts to a home in the 200 block of South Genoa Street. A cell phone number was also associated with those records, which police say was registered to Kettner. He is currently being held in the DeKalb County Jail pending a detainment hearing.